Well, Will, a great win here at Vetcham Grove for the women's team through to the next round of the FA Cup. How are you feeling?
Yeah, really pleased with the result. It was a really difficult game, so real credit to Leatherhead. Neil Harlow's obviously got a good group together, and they coached really well and had good energy, especially in the first half. But we knew if we stuck with it and we just kept the ball moving a little bit quicker, then we'd get some joy. And second half, obviously, we dominated the 45 minutes and really could have scored. We hit the post and the bar again. And I think the scoreline was a true reflection of the game in the end.
And let's break it down through the game. First half, as you said, Leatherhead were much stronger in the first half than they were the second. What would you put that down to? Did we tweak things at half time?
Yeah, I think from my perspective, if you're Leatherhead, you've got nothing to lose. It's a free hit. And of course, they've got one or two players who were with us last year, and they played really well and had a point to prove, which they did, certainly in the first half. But we didn't play as we knew we should have done, and we addressed one or two issues at half time. And the players, to be fair, took on board the information which we were providing and were a lot more just dynamic second half, in and out of possession. We moved the ball quicker in high areas. We were getting ahead of the ball better when we had good possession, and likewise our energy out of possession was better, so they were under more pressure, and hence they gave the ball away more and we had more possession. So but we're pleased with it. We're pleased with where we are. Of course, things could always be better, and we'll work hard next week. We've got a really difficult sort of 4 or 5 games now. We've got Fulham, then we've got Dorking away on the Tuesday. I think then we've got Saltdean and Dartford. So in the next month, we will be playing top sides in this division, and we'll need to be better than we were today.
And I mean, I know it's always difficult to pick out individuals in a game, but somebody I wanted to highlight was that I thought Savage on the wing played outstanding. A great goal in the first half, was part of the reason why we got the penalty. Great play, taken down for the penalty. I thought her in particular was very good today.
Yeah, of course, she's just technically very, very gifted, and when she plays with an intensity and a purpose and a real sort of intent to create, she looks really dangerous, and she did, especially in the second half. But what pleased me more was not just her creation in possession, but was her work rate out of possession. And that's always been, probably the question mark about Caitlin, is whether or not she can sustain football at sort of tier 5 or above because of her work rate out of possession. And she was excellent today. And all of the players were, especially second half. We had to work hard. Leatherhead made sure that we did that, and we were sort of kept us honest, so to speak. But we worked really well, and as I say, created lots of good chances, and obviously handed a debut today to Alara Tyra on the right in the second half, and again, for a very young player, Natasha Hurst scored her second goal, so 2 in 2 for her. And again, for young players, they're 16, 17 years old, and they're coming into physically difficult competition, and they're doing really well, so I'm really pleased.
And as you say, it's a good thing to take into next week in another difficult league tie.
Yeah, away at Fulham is never easy, and Steve Jay's worked really hard and assembled a really strong squad this year with a view of trying to win the championship, and they've started really well. Beat Ebbsfleet the other day, who were ruthless against us, and we'll need to be at the top of our game to get anything out of it. But that's the challenge. That's what we live for, and that's what we work hard in training for, and that's what the players want to play for. If they didn't want to play at this level, they'd play tier 6, tier 7, and they'd stroll. But that's not what we're about.
Yeah, well, look, hoping to get at least get some few people down to Motspur Park next Sunday. It's a great facility. Great to come and see the girls play as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and we need the support whenever you're away from home, and we've got quite a few away games in the next month, so we need all the support we can, because the girls really benefit from it, and they obviously get a lot of information from us, but they need that sort of external support from those supporters who take the time out their Sundays to come and watch them, and that's really appreciated.
Well, look, thank you very much for joining us, Will. Great result today. Best of luck going forward with the season, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Thank you very much.